Introducing Integromics Biomarker Discovery for TIBCO Spotfire, our latest offering in the area of microarray analysis. Integromics Biomarker Discovery, or IBD for short, provides guided workflows, which means less time learning software and more time discovering key relationships. Additionally, Spotfire's highly interactive visual environment allows for unmatched breadth of insight into your data. IBD supports multiple microarray technology platforms and provides all the required statistical and analysis tools, with optional links to selected OR and bioconductor packages. It also integrates with the rest of the TIBCO Spotfire analytics platform. Let's have a look at a short demo of IBD. We'll start with loading some microarray data. The user can choose what platform they wish to work with, in this case Affymetrix, and whether or not to use a guided workflow or a user-driven analysis. The wizard takes us through loading our files, in this case Affymetrix cell files. Which library files to use, and what summarization method to use. The wizard continues by allowing us to define our experimental design. With more complex design types or large number of arrays, experimental designs can be loaded from file. When the data is processed and brought into IBD, a guided panel is produced. This provides the user with contextual information and analysis tools. Here we'll move to the first step in the workflow, which is quality control. In the case of Affymetrix, we'll be looking at perfect match and mismatch figures, along with Affymetrix control probes. We can use the filter device to focus in on specific controls of interest. At any point, we can reset the filters to return all data. The guided panel also allows us the opportunity to delete any arrays of poor quality from our analysis. Or we can choose to continue with the workflow. Here focusing on a correlation matrix looking at our different samples, either in a heat map or a scatter plot. And again, the user can continue to move through the workflow. This step in the workflow gives us two different options, whether to progress with differential expression or cluster analysis. I'll choose to do some differential expression, and in this case perform a lemma analysis with Bonferroni false discovery rate adjustment. The outputs are produced, and I can easily filter for the adjusted p-value column. This allows me to search for significantly expressed genes, either dynamically or by specifying a particular threshold. Ad hoc visualizations can be easily created. Here I'll quickly produce a volcano plot. First I'll select my table to work with, and then choose which columns I want to place on the axes. I'll place the adjusted p-value column on the y-axis, and bring back all of my data. Further configuration can be applied via the properties. Here I apply some coloring and some lines to my visualization. I can also set up a gene profile chart to respond to selections I make in the volcano plot. Now when I mark something in my volcano plot, I see the corresponding profiles in the profile chart. This makes for a very easy user experience. As well as running tools from the guided workflow, tools can be run independently from the Tools menu. For instance, I could run some principal component analysis at this point. TIBCO Spotfire is a very open platform, allowing incorporation of many different types of data, making for a rich analysis experience. For more information, visit spotfire.tibco.com.